something different. Like, I don't know, like something about my girl, like she almost cheated on me or something like that. Yes, mommy. Yeah.
Someone just sent me a
My,
text.
I'm not having to say it.
Someone just sent me a text that you're saying that Sheena got raped.
Yeah, you told me she got raped.
So why do you have to be saying this on live?
Because I was explaining my backstory, man. That's why. Because I have a lot of trauma. I'm bipolar. Apparently, I'm bipolar.
You want someone to put CPS?
I want mental. I want to show people that I don't give a fuck about CPS, and CPS is not going to stop me from nothing. Mommy, how long have I been in this system? They're not going to keep bullying my whole life. Come on, man.
But you're giving,
what's up, Joe?
You're giving them information.
Yeah, ammunition, right? Ammunition.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Yeah, like they like me anyways.
Well, but why you acting like this? Like,
because I'm tired of people.
Then get off live and open up a business or something.
Yeah, and I will. But guess what?
Giving people pleasure.
Okay, but we're talking about right now, Mai. I'm going crazy. And what you don't understand is I'm 24 now. Okay, I'm 24 now. I've seen it all. Nothing makes me smile anymore. You know what makes me smile? You know what makes me smile?
Your child should make you smile.
Yeah. What business should I open?
I don't know, tattoo business. I don't know.
Yeah. Does that make enough money?
I don't know.
How much money do you think? What the most money you think I made? Look, you get jealous. How much money do you think the most I made?
Hello to you?
How much? No, I don't want to shake hands. I want to talk about real shit. How much money do you think I made? The most money. I won't lie.
I don't know, Alex. I don't know. What's the
I need
money?
my brother back. That's what I need.
Okay.
Just like Kodak said, don't be tender.
All right. Okay. Listen. We just got here. I want to.
All right, I love you. You don't have to deal with me. I went to some places. They tried to give me medication with a bunch of cuckoos. They fucking. I'm not mental, Maya. I just been through a lot. I like venting. Mommy.
Got locked. Do you know how to open this door? 5252.
All right, I was supposed to ask somebody. So, Feenyx. Okay, love. See, everyone thinks I'm crazy. Everyone thinks I'm crazy.
Yo, we're
Our
back.
cop tried me. I'm tired of people think they have power of authority. Tired of that.
What happened? You feel like
Everyone,
that right now?
everyone thinks they have power authority over me. They all think they can run me, and I'm showing them that I'm not scared. I'm not scared of nobody. I can do whatever the fuck I want to. I can do whatever the fuck I want to. You know how mad I was when I heard that Red said, Red has a lot of potential. He has a lot of potential. Okay, Red. The only thing is that Red. The difference between me and Red is that I'm more overachiever than Red. No one in the community is gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. No offense. And you're gonna find something. You're gonna find your niche, but you're always gonna survive. I'm sorry, but I'm telling you the truth, love. I'm telling you the truth. I've always liked you because you're a sweet girl. You're very honest. You stand on business. I like you. You have a very strong personality. I like how you have a boyfriend that's not on the internet. I like that. I respect it. I hate the fact that I'm on the internet. I hate the fact that I'm famous. The only thing I like about it is, yeah. Uh, uh, my,
Hello?
hello?
You
I
okay?
did, yeah. I did everything for money. I thought money would make me happy,
Mm-hmm.
but I was wrong. Had so many things that I could have done. Like I literally had the richest man, like one of the richest men. I sat right next to him. He felt rich, but he was so unhappy, so shallow, and I know that feeling so much. And he said, "Hey, you should come over to my place." I said, "Okay." I said, "Dude, why do I feel like you're so rich? Like this doesn't matter. This doesn't matter." But I just wanted to ask because I always want to be rich. My uncle slapped me because I always liked rich people. I never liked broke people. I like
Mm,
rich. I like
mm,
rich. And that's why I like Caleb, because we used to look at big houses and we used to be like, oh yeah, But anyways, but yeah, my uncle had a problem like, why are you always talking about rich people and stuff like that? And
mm-hmm.
I don't know who the fuck let him slap me and beat me up. I and I I felt like, see, when you're a boy, you feel like a bitch. He did that because he got called gay when he was a little kid, and
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna project that to me.
Mm. He
All
basically
you,
wanted to put that onto you because he went through it.
yeah, he said you don't know how it is to be a man, and he told me your nuts didn't drop. Your nuts, he said your nuts didn't drop. I said, dude, I'm gonna beat your ass when I'm 6 years old. I don't give a fuck how big you are, whatever the fuck you are. He was a big guy. Listen, I don't give a fuck about being big. Look, what I'm saying is, look,
Mm.
Phoenix, let's go on.
Yeah.
You know why I give up on TikTok Live?
I wanted to ask you that. Why did you give up? Because you could hit live pro.
What?
You absolutely could have surpassed
What?
live pro. Why'd you give up
What?
on TikTok?
What is a live pro? What the
Well,
fuck's a
live pro.
live pro?
I mean, in the TikTok world, you know what live pro is, right?
Yeah, but Phoenix, man, you need to hang out with me one day.
What you gonna show me?
What you mean? I mean, I don't like you like that. Like, chill out. Like,
No, I wasn't saying like that. You know,
all
I
right,
have a
well,
man.
all right, well, I'm just look. That's not the point. What I'm trying to say is, I don't want to be a live pro. You want to know why?
Mm,
Everything's possible. And yes, I could have been a live pro. Matter of fact, my main account, I could have been a live pro if I really tried and I really liked that, right?
mm-hmm,
But you know, I feel like you're trying to accept these people and trying to make these people like you.
mm,
That's not why I blew up. I didn't blow up for people to like me. I didn't blow
mm,
up for people to send me money and then I have to make sure that I have to keep check up on them. I didn't do that. Okay.
mm-hmm,
Listen, I was an OG pioneer in the TikTok Live. TikTok Live has nothing to do with anything. Listen, I came up off Instagram Live. I know. I know myself. I know how this works.
right.
I know how this works. Everyone on Instagram Live, they all tried me. They said, you're not this, you're not that. Oh, Jitman's this. Oh, Enzo's this. Enzo's getting more views than you, this and that. And in my head, I knew I was always chosen.
Mm.
And all I did was just step out of it and I became bigger. Listen, you ever heard this? A repeat life story. That's all it is.
So you feel like
This
this life you've
this
already
this
been through.
story, what I'm going through right now,
Yeah.
right now,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be my other life story. It's all repeated. Why is it all the same?
Mm.
It's
Okay.
lessons and mistakes that you make, and it's for you to make it. I don't want to be dumbed down, Phoenix, but you make mistakes and you learn from them.
Right.
So I took the chance and I got comfortable and I am willing to do anything,
Mm-hmm.
to do it again. And it's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. I didn't like that I blew his island. I didn't like that. Listen,
Mm.
I like, listen, I like crazy stuff. Not like no
Mm.
drag queen shit. I like people that speak their mind, their
Mm.
subconscious mind. I like when people are real. I
Mm-hmm.
don't like fake stuff. All I see is fake stuff. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm not a hater, but no one on a TikTok live community, they're not gonna make it. I all load all of them up. I put them in a system. They're not gonna make it. I downloaded all of them. They don't have what it takes. They don't have what it takes.
But okay, so let me ask you this. You're saying everyone. You already said, you see potential in me. I just got to find the niche. That's how you feel. When it comes to somebody like Stella, I feel like you put her on and then just left her. Like, did you decide that she's not
What?
worth it either? You feel like she's not worth the time either?
What? Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Sorry. Hold on. Why are you bringing Stella involved?
Because you said everyone in the TikTok community. I'm trying to think of the last person you put on because you put
I
hella
didn't
people
wait.
on.
Wait a minute. I didn't put Stella on. What are you talking about? Whoa, whoa.
I mean,
Let
put
it.
her on as like she came to your kick stream and
I
you guys.
invite. I invited her over because as a pawn, right? And by the way, how do I say this? I'm listen. I'm in a dimension. I'm in a level where
Mm,
you can either be the actor or you could have someone come and act for you.
mm,
Stella is just like I said from the jump. I used her and I use her and use her and use her. She thinks she's getting W. She thinks that she's winning. She thinks she's gonna get it. She thinks she's gonna get my dick before one day. She thinks all this. I know about her. She's a weird girl. She sexually assaults people. She puts roofies in people's drinks. Okay, my girl had to call the ambulance. She was freaking out. She did it to Red. Red was freaking the fuck out. She touched Red. I think she sucked his dick. She did something to Red. She's a very disgusting, nasty girl. If you go look at a picture of that ugly fucking small dick Dedrick faggot looking ass, he's
oh,
he's got a small dick. You wanna know why? Because he's Korean. But anyways, Koreans have small dicks. Go search it up. The average length is 3 inches. Okay. All right. So, yeah. And by the way, and I'm just being honest with you. Me myself, I used to be very judgmental, very racist. I was racist to white people, to black people. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. To my own
do you feel
kind.
like you still let that shit slide sometimes?
No. No. I,
Why
I'm
wouldn't
gonna.
you? Why
I'm
did
gonna.
you?
I'm gonna
Why?
tell you. I'm gonna tell you this.
Okay.
Don't let a black person try me, because I'm not these other white boys. I'm not. I'm not. By the way, when you get locked up, there's white, there's black, and there's Pacific Islander, and I know this because I went to the highest floor in county. Okay,
Mhm.
I caught 2 aggravated assaults with a firearm. Okay, they wanted me to do punishable by life. Okay, I wasn't a crash out. I was sick and demented in my mind. I was committing crimes that people would never do. I I was gonna do something crazy. I was hanging out with people that wanted to kill me. So what you think? Kill or be killed?
Ooh.
I got out of that because I'm smart. You know why I'm smart? Because I used someone. And you could think about that. I
Hmm.
knew I could make it. I used someone else. It was Enzo. He says, I like you. I'm gonna tell you why. Cause y'all niggas are hood. That was weird. You guys, he hung out with us because we live in a hood. What? Nigga, you live in a fucking. You saw his dad's house in a
Hmm.
middle class house. You want to
Right.
come to my hood, to the hood? Yo,
Hmm.
I lived in the nastiest fucking house ever, right,
Mm.
bro? Like, and he came and he says, I like you guys because you guys look famous and you like he has potential. That was the smartest thing he did.
Mm.
So I said, oh yeah, but I was depressed. So I wasn't, like I wasn't using my chosen mind. But I knew a couple things. So when he said that to me, I'm like, I know what you're talking about, but how is this gonna happen? So
Mm.
I took something because I was binging on something, or no, the girl gave me it. It was too strong. It was 400 milligrams, and she was freaking out. Her whole body turned black. Her whole body turned black. Yeah,
Oh my God.
she's an empty vessel. She's an empty vessel. All my kids and people like her. But you know what's crazy? When I touched her, she immediately. I don't know why people call her very young. But anyways, she immediately turned alive, right? And I said, "Why are you sad? Look, boo, boo, boo." Stupid, right? And it's not real. So anyway, so when I took that thing, the reason why it felt so good was because I looked in the mirror and it looked like a GTA 5 thing, right? And I
Mm.
was I was going through some shit. I was using a girl for her living standards. I was a blue pill beta, and I had to study this shit because I said, why is this girl trying me so fucking hard, right? And that's why I know women so much, right? That's why sometimes I don't respect women because women, if you're broke and you have nothing and you have nothing to provide or you don't give them security, they'll leave you and cheat on you. I was getting cheated on left or right, but you know what? I didn't give
Mm,
a fuck. You know why?
mm.
She was cheating. Okay, number one, she always cheated on me with ugly ass niggas. That's number one. But the reason why I didn't give a fuck that she cheated on me was because I was a blue pill. But she knew I had a good
Basically,
dick.
you needed her more than she needed you.
Yes, but I figured it out and I outsmarted her. Okay, but that's a little different. She said, "You changed." It's always, "Oh, you changed. Oh, you're different now."
Mm,
I started screaming, doing the normal shit, going on live, what we're doing right now. I would go on
mm-hmm,
live. I would start screaming. I started getting on live with rappers, and what's kind of funny? A couple years later, I
mm.
go through her messages on her laptop, and it only showed old messages. And she said he thinks he's a rapper. He's never gonna make it. So what?
Oh,
I didn't get mad, but I looked at it like it was fire. And then another thing is, the day she admitted to me that she called another rapper fine
mm.
was the day I made it afterwards. And
Really?
how do you think what do you think I did?
Did you shove it in her face?
Nope.
You were humble about it.
What do you think I did?
You talking about when you went viral? The video went viral?
What do you think I did?
I don't know. I'm lost.
Okay.
What you do?
I said, hey, can you just take care of my child? I act nonchalant. I said, can you
Mm,
take care of my child? I have to take care of business.
mm,
Fell out of love. And I said, Red, yo, let's get a bigger Airbnb. I told Red 2 weeks before we were getting Airbnbs. I said, yo, Red, I fell out of love with my girl already. I said, Red, you're not gonna make it if you stay with this girl. She's beating your ass. Um, I was never taught to beat a girl's ass. I would get my ass whooped. I got pepper sprayed in the shower. I had to leave the house fucking half naked, right? And
mm,
was wildest, and this is the truth, and tased. Um, because she got beat up by some other guy that's in prison now for 15 years that almost hurt her dog. And by the way, I healed the fuck out of her.
mm,
And that's why I like Kayla so much, because when Kayla came to my life, she looked so innocent. But Kayla says that she has trauma or something like that. But Kayla's different. Kayla reminds me of like a young boy's wife. It's kind of like that. She stays loyal. She
mm,
doesn't look for too much attention, and she doesn't fuck like his like my ops and my other stuff. That right there was something I never taught someone, was to fuck my friends or my ops. That
mm-hmm,
right there showed me. And by the way, Phoenix, everything I told you is the truth. Okay.
mm-hmm.
I had people tell me I can write a book, like literally. Okay, but anyways,
I think you should write a book.
yeah,
You've been
yeah,
through a lot.
yeah. I'm stupid, but I can't do it. But what I'm saying is, look,
I think you saying that you're stupid is downplaying what your potential is with some support. You feel me? Like you don't have to write it yourself. You don't have to sit at the computer and you can find somebody that will literally
yeah,
write something for you.
yeah. But what what's so crazy is that these people right here, they say that I'm not fine, but I promise you, I'm very handsome. Okay, listen, I might be going through something right now, but listen, I'm a very handsome guy. Why? Listen. One thing about me is I had two options, Phoenix. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and I never cared. Why was it, to get girls or was money? My problem was not girls. Girls are easy to get,
Mm,
so I got money, and then the girls came. But the problem is with me is, like, I used to be a pretty boy. I don't want to be a pretty boy. Pretty boys are not on that.
mm,
I got called a pretty boy in jail by this buff ass guy. That he was ex NFL player, and he was mad because they kicked him out because he had an injury. And he called me a pretty boy. I said, "Why you call me a pretty boy?"
mm,
I took it as offense. He said, "Oh, because you're always doing your hair." I said, "Yeah, because I have curls and they're hard to maintain." But
mm,
yeah, and there was this one guy that he had fucking permanent goatee. He would always tell his little, he would call him his son, and he would tell his son, beat his, I have bad hearing, But when
Mm,
it comes to I select to hearing, if you're gonna hurt me, I'm gonna hear it. He
mm,
told he told some kid, listen, when how do you say it? Listen, I was in the shower. I didn't go inside yet.
mm.
Kids got raped in there. All my kids, I never got raped. No one ever fucking played with me. But this fucking gold teeth fucking faggot big fuck that he worked at a prison. His mind was demented, and he liked me at first, but he didn't like me because
Mm.
I whooped that kid's ass. He said go in the shower while he's naked and beat the fuck out of him, and
Oh my God.
I'll give you some chips. And you know what I thought? He's so fucking stupid. I didn't take my fucking clothes off yet.
Mm,
I think he was gay because all he would do is call me Cuba, Cuba,
mm.
all my kids, and he would always give my food last. But you know what's crazy? I was the one that was extorting jits at the end. At the end, I was extorting jits. But you know what I was extorting them for? All my kids, all my kids. Trillo ran from somebody. I don't care. Listen, you know what I was extorting jits? You know, no, I swear to God, you know what I was extorting jits?
Mm.
By the way, I like Kool-Aid a lot, a
Okay.
lot. It was good. So they would give like purple Kool-Aid, orange Kool-Aid, uh, what's the other one? Red Kool-Aid. My favorite one
Mm.
was the purple one. Um, I was let's just say at the end I was kind of running shit in there. You feel me? Because
Oh.
yeah, because let's just say they thought it was crazy, and they called me Mr. Popoff. So
Mm.
the thing is, it's very easy to survive jail. I'll be honest with you. If I went to jail right now, I'd be scared. But if
Mm.
I had to live in that humane thing, right? If I
Mm.
had to, I would just act crazy. Just act crazy. I remember I beat the fuck out of a kid that acted crazy. I said, "You're not crazy, bitch." And he was from Broward, and we would always beat up the Broward kids, right? I'm like, you're not crazy. You're acting crazy because you're scared, right? He proved me wrong. He can fight.
Damn.
But that's what I'm saying. It's always the scariest kids that can fight. The ones that talk the most shit, sometimes they can fight.
Mm.
Sometimes. There was a kid named Chadwick. Man, boy, he had a mouth. But there was a kid named Stank. He would not
Mm.
shut the fuck up. You don't know how bad I want to tell him to shut the fuck up. I know I can whoop him, but
Mm.
all he did was talk, 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 talk. He like oh my god, it was verbal abusement. Shut up.
Damn.
Like seriously, shut up. Like, but he was fucked up in the head because I was locked up with jits that were doing 10 years, 20 years, 30 years.
Damn.
Yes, they were fighting charges like carjacking, armed carjacking. Those are not good charges. You get tried as an adult. Listen, Trillo almost got tried as an adult. You know who Trillo is?
Yeah.
Okay, we both got tried as an adult.
Mm.
He got tried as an adult with his girlfriend in B3. B3's for the girls. He dealt with it like a pussy. And I'll say it to his face, and he can't fight. And I'm gonna tell you that right now. Even Enzo bitched him up, and Enzo can't fight. Enzo has a problem where he punches you, and Wingo's not lying, and he goes off balance. He fights like a penguin. Like what the
I
fuck?
knew Wingo wasn't lying, so he really did like punch and then fall.
And Enzo has no balance. That's his problem. He has no balance. I don't know why he falls. I don't know. I don't know. He's got like a big butt. I don't know what it is. He's off balance. Listen, Enzo was my was my bitch, and I hate to say it. I don't like to
He
brag,
still is. He still
but
is your bitch.
listen, okay, okay, but he tries to act tough sometimes. Listen,
He does.
bro,
Yeah,
this
he
nigga,
tries you.
he said
You
the
let him
funny,
try you.
he said the funniest thing. He said, Fly, you went to jail, right? I said, yeah, yeah, and I said, because I was in a chill moment, and he said, well, my girl went to jail, so what? You think she can't fight? And he said, make her fight here. I said, dude, did you just flex that your girl went to jail? Anyways, now he went to jail. That which
Right.
is hilarious. Okay, so now he gets it. But anyways, what I'm saying is, this kid Enzo would cough at this. That's my pet peeve, and I'll just slap the fuck out of him.
Damn. And he let you?
I hear an ambulance. Uh, okay, they're not coming to me. Yeah.
Who would call on you?
No, no. the cops have a problem with me. That's why I'm having a problem. They have power or authority over me. Like no. Because, okay, you know what happened? They contacted the cops from where I'm from, okay?
Hmm.
And truth be told, there's one cop that's still in whatever, he still works in the same thing, and he told him about my background, and it said
Okay.
that's why they call me violent and I'm a bad person, whatever. But when they came in real life, they literally looked at me like I was crazy. You should have seen the way how they treated me. They treated me like I was actually a nutcase. And I said, listen, I'm not a nutcase. My throat was closing up, and he acted like a doctor for a second because he knew he was wrong. He knew it was wrong.
Mm.
There's been a couple times that I could have sued the police. I racially got profiled by a bald cop in North Carolina with Red one time, and he says, "Oh, you just gave me your brother's name." I said, "No, I didn't." He said, "Get out the car." This guy manhandled me. He put me in handcuffs. I said, "Take me to jail. Watch my fingerprints be Alex Feenyx." Dude, he felt shitty. He called the DA to come. The DA to come. Man, I've been through some shit, man. And that's why I ask. That's why I ask the girls. I'd be like, do you think? Let me ask you a question. I guess my co-defendant was black. Guess who got more time? Me or the black kid?
I think you
Me.
told me this before. It was you, right?
Yeah. You know why? Because I'm gang affiliated, and it would never get out my record. I'm gang affiliated. I don't even hang out with gangs.
That's
That's
crazy.
wrong. You cannot take gang affiliation out of your fucking record. Me and
Once
my
it's
brother are gang
there.
affiliation. You wanna know how we got gang affiliated?
Yeah,
You
what
wanna know?
happened?
Dude, it's so stupid. We got pulled over one time with Bloods, basically, right?
Hmm.
We were thinking about being in the gang, but
Okay.
it's a little scary. Okay, like we're not pussy, but let's just say the just we're a little bit. How do I say? Little loco, you know?
Mm.
Okay. I would hang out with Bloods and Chicos. The,
Mm.
I, those Chicos are those Hispanics don't know how to fight, but what they're very loyal to their girls. But what they know how
Mm.
to do, don't fuck with their girls. They'll try to beat your ass. But one of them couldn't beat my ass because I just came out of jail. Fuck face, trying to hurt me. And then his cousin went behind me and hit me in the back of the head. I could have been paralyzed. But Chill didn't have my back for shit. He watched me get jumped twice. Twice. I got jumped one time by 15 fucking football players, and they stomped me to the ground. And they took my jeans, my fucking I didn't have a wallet at the time. My fucking Louis Vuitton belt, my shoes, and Chilla watched that shit. He didn't do shit. Trilla's not a fighter. He's a softie. Fuck around
I
with him.
thought Trillo was tough. I thought he was like, don't play with him. Like he finna get you. Like I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie.
yeah,
I've always
yeah.
thought Trillo was more tough than you and your brother. I was just,
Ta!
that's what he makes it seem like.
Oh, woo!
That's what he made it seem like.
That's why I'm so pissed off that I gotta prove myself to everybody. Okay, let me tell you something.
Hmm.
Listen, I had so much status in the detention center. I went to the detention center the last time. This time I already had so many face tats. So I went in there. There was a jip, and I went in there right like I think 3 or 4 days after he got released. He went in there for something, right? And
Okay.
I remember there was a jit that Red fought and Red whooped his ass. So we had a good face card. The jit was his name was Six Trump. He's from a real bad hood. It's called
Mm.
Belglade, right? And I wasn't intimidated, but if it had to happen, it had to happen. He
Mm.
came up to me. He said, he didn't say nothing about my brother. I'll keep it real because they had a tie. He could fight a little bit. Red, Red could fight. I don't know why he didn't win his boxing matches. I don't know what's going on there. But those fucking mittens, whatever you want to call them, boxing things, they're
Boxing gloves.
huge.
Yeah.
Gloves, they're huge. They're
Yeah.
huge. So Red was actually going in the cell and fighting him. Like Red, he came out crazy, like a little too crazy. Like he was
Mm.
institutionalized, and
Mm.
something definitely happened there. But he went to a worse prison than me. I'll be honest, but it was different scenarios. Let's just say that.
Okay.
But for but before we got transferred, I was in a worse county than him. I will say
Okay.
that he went to a worse prison. I went to a worse county. I was with the bigger kids. The bigger kids would show me respect. All the black kids, they always had my back. You know,
Mm.
Telray, we call it Telray, Delray, right? But let's talk about Trillo. Six
Okay.
Trump is going back to a program. I might be going back to a program, and that's the only thing I'm worried about. I'm like, I need to
Mm-hmm.
beat this. I need to beat this charge because I'm still on probation. And if you catch another charge, it's post committed probation. It's basically like parole. You're going back to prison. So I was scared about that. And
Mm-hmm.
anyway, so I'm like, damn, I'm fucked. And this is like when I got smart, when I'm trying to be a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
And Six Trump says, "Oh man," he said, "What's that gay shit like next to your lip?" And I guess I don't know, things changed a little bit. I guess like the way how my voice kind of like says shit. I said, "Listen, hey, Jit, listen, you ain't gonna try me like that." I said, "Look, if you want to fade, we could fade. If you want to do that, we could do that. But listen, I'm not with that shit." Like
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of said it, like in a mature way, and I thought I
Yeah.
was like, "Damn, it was that easy." He shut up, and I
Sometimes it really be that easy.
caught the kid. I caught the kid literally asking for a pen so he could tattoo himself. Whatever. Anyways, so he's a nobody. Anyway, so one kid came up to me and he's like, he said, because my face card is always good on my kids. I can't believe you
And your
thought like
face
that.
card is like your reputation, right?
Yes, and the,
Yeah.
the funny thing is I can't believe you actually thought like that. That Trilla was more on that than me.
He
Listen,
makes it seem like that. He
yeah,
makes it
yeah,
seem like he
yeah,
does more than y'all do when it comes to
yeah.
that shit.
Yeah, yeah. All right, okay, some jit came up to me and said, "Hey, you know the jit with the one face tat?" I said, "Yeah." They said, "That's your homeboy?" I said, "I don't know, cause I didn't know what he was about to say, cause
Mm.
normally when it sounded like he was checking me a little bit."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Why? What you trying to say?" He said, nah, man, bro was running." He started laughing. He asked the other jit. He said, "Wasn't the jit with the face tat running?" He said he knew him, right? And I said, "Yeah, I hang out with him a couple times, but like we're not like, close like that."
Right.
I asked Trillo in real life. It's a true story. It's been a couple witnesses that already said it. Trillo, if we go to the detention center, me and Trillo is the bitch, and they will all like I'm the honorable one. I'm the one, like I don't like to brag. I really don't. I really don't. But when I was
Mm.
in there, I wasn't a bitch. I was in there for a reason because I was actually tough. Trillo didn't go to juvenile detention center until I'm yapping about this fucking faggot that you actually think is tough and he's not tough. Yeah, I tried him every fucking day. This guy, one time I told him one time, I said, listen, bitch. He fucked my baby mama. And guess what? I didn't care. My first man, I said, listen, you little bitch. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I will fuck Baby Los even said it one time. He man, you know I tried him every single day. I said, listen, little bitch. I said, I will fuck your baby mama. Bring another person from Palm Beach over here and leak my address, and I promise you, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass and I'm gonna fuck your baby mama. On my kids, I said that. On my kids. And he would shut up.
Uh,
Who's on that? Chilla will come up to me and be like, "Baby Lowe's is trying to try me." I said so I had his back because like the Hispanic thing, right? Because I always had like a leadership mindset. I said,
mm.
no, I can't let my Chico get tried. Chico's always getting tried by black kids. Right?
I'm screaming.
But the funny thing is that Baby Lowe's was already acting different,
Oh,
right?
I gotta get my charger on set. I'm listening though. Keep talking.
All right, so Baby Lowe's was already acting different. And I was seeing signs already. Red was telling me, but I like Baby Los a lot. But there was something weird going on. Hood Rich Kevin, when he came over, Los started acting different. So I took Trillo's side. I said, Trillo, go to the side. I'm gonna handle this. I'm gonna handle this, right? And then I went up to Baby Los and I said to him one time. I remember saying this. I said, listen, I'm gonna shake your fucking boots. I said just like that. And he said, "What I mean?" He was scared as fuck, scared as fuck. And this I'm like, this is all my kids. For you fuck faces calling my son ET. And I said, search it up. I don't know. He didn't search it up. I think I searched it up. And I said, I'm gonna scare him basically. All right,
Right.
cool. So the next day, I pop
It
off.
said baby Los in the chat right now.
Yeah, the next day, okay. Next day, I pop off. He's just gonna scream and lie and say that we had a gun. Okay. The next day I pop off. I said I want to fight him 1-on-1. I'll
Hmm.
be honest. Red said let me fight him. Red beat his ass. Okay. Then Los got up. Red grabbed him by his balls. And when got up, the only thing I did was I punched him one time. I didn't punch him that hard. I punched him like a brother. Because I have a good heart. I have a really good heart. So I punched
Hmm.
him, right? So I sneaked him. And then he ran and he screamed. And the police came. I'm glad the police came because if the police didn't come, We were gonna chase him down and beat him worse. Lowe's, unfortunately, that's what happens when you meet two Chicos. And I had love for you because you said you got shot in the by Lajaria. But listen, fuck nigga, don't get shit twisted. You will always meet someone tougher than you. Always, always. I know you got your little mama praying for you. I gave your mama money. I gave your mama money. Listen, listen. You never bite the hand that feeds you, and you seen it for yourself. That you screaming in that neighborhood, all my kids. You acted like a white boy there, boy. I thought you was tough. Hey, you screaming that white ass neighborhood, and then they start coming out. That the police, they came quick, buddy. We couldn't find you. You were hiding in bushes, cuh. You had to go back to the house when we weren't there. We left because police were invading, and you know we would have got arrested. Listen, Los, I'm telling you right now, you didn't snitch. I'll keep it above. But Los, you were gonna get hurt so bad, so bad, so bad. I don't know what Red was gonna do. Red was mad too, cuh. He didn't like you. But me, you betrayed me, and when someone betrays me, uh,
What did he do though?
and people think I'm soft, but that's funny, huh?
What did he do?
He betrayed me.
Like
He
how
betrayed.
though?
He I already knew this about him. He's from the hood. I won't lie. He came over and he let's just say he let people get in his head.
Okay.
And it was like, you know, people from his hood, they were saying, bruh, I ain't gonna lie, them twins, they shining on you. They got all the diamonds. Why they ain't buy you a chain yet? They got all the watches. But that wasn't the reason. The reason was that he was trying to act like he was his own rapper and shit like that. And we were spending all the money in the Airbnbs, and the nigga wouldn't even talk to us. He wouldn't even talk to us. He wouldn't say a word to us. That's not respectful. I'm sorry, but what is that? That's not
Mm.
respectful. And he thinks that we were jealous because he was doing his own thing. Los, uh, what? What are you talking about? That's not what it is. What happened is you betrayed me, nigga. He was cool. He was cool, but something got in his head when we moved out of that mansion and we got Airbnbs and Hood Rich Kevin came and y'all would go to the strip clubs and buddy, nigga, you don't even fuck shit. And didn't Red try you in front of your baby mama that you have right now? Red try you. Didn't that bitch, which is funny, didn't that bitch that your baby mama or whatever, oh, I know you're mad. Didn't that bitch your baby mama like Red because she thought he was tough? Let's be realistic. Everybody in the house was scared of Red. And let's be real, I was the one that was running shit. Let's be real. I was the only nigga that fought Red. Only nigga that fought Red. And you know what the funny thing about it is that I always knew I could whoop Red, but I didn't want to whoop Red. I didn't want to whoop him because I don't like to stomp my own brother, you fucking idiots. But I was told in a boxing match, do everything you can. Don't play fight. At first we thought about it because we didn't want to hurt each other, whatever. Don't play fight. Just go for your full force, whatever. And I guess whatever. I knew I was gonna win already, Red. I did. You were talking too much shit. I knew I got in your head. You lost. You talked about my kid. You knew it was done. You knew it. He knew it immediately. He knew it. I knew it. My girlfriend asked me, "Are you gonna win?" I said, "Is that a question?"
You did talk about your kid.
I'm not trying to be a fuck nigga, but Red. The funny thing is, look, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Look, you, I wasn't trying to hurt you, but I was trying to prove a point because everyone always told. By the way, you choked me in front of Kayla, right? Like if I was a bitch, and then you said to Kayla, "Don't let him punch me when he gets up," because he knows I have hands. But why would you ever? Why were you always trying to hurt me, Red? That was abuse. That was abuse. I know
It's
it's the
like abuse
past.
and embarrassment at the same time.
Yeah, it's embarrassment. So now the girl I'm with, she thinks that he could whip my ass. I'm so sorry, but listen, I just don't have anger like Red. But Red, well, I do have anger, not anger towards my own blood brother. I don't know where that
Right.
came from. And to be honest with you, Red, I always was on your side. I never, ever, ever like thought about crossing you. There was something going on in your head back then because you're not like this anymore. You thought Red thought that I was trying to like outshine him and there was some
Like
shit going on.
outdo him.
There was some shit going on. But I don't really care. But anyways, yeah, this woman said that Trilla was more on than me. That's funny. Okay, cool. Los View was funny, but he was a pussy. I don't like Allison. Do you like Allison?
Me and that girl are not cool. We are cordial. That's it.
Allison is a big fan of me, by the way. She watches everything I do, and it's kind of weird. I know she has a crush on me, but sorry, I don't like fat girls.
She lost a lot of weight though. She, it was the baby weight and shit.
Huh?
I said she lost a lot of weight. It was baby weight.
No, she. What are you talking about? She had weight before.
Yeah, that's true. But you got
What
a
happened?
fiance.
What
You
happened
need to
with
worry
you?
about
What
her.
happened with you and Kiara, love?
Oh my God, that loser ass bitch. Basically, Des lied to her. Des told her that this girl, Mami Adara, and I were on the panel, and I was telling Mami Adara it was okay for her to be texting and fucking with Anti when Kiara was pregnant, and that's not what happened. I was saying Mami Adara is currently a single lady; she can speak to whoever she wants. And Des flipped it around because she wanted me and Kiara to fall out, so we did. So now Kiara's been talking shit, and she's been saying I'm spreading her FO content in my Discord, and she has a case on me. So I spread around that she fucked Jay Wavy because Anti told her don't fuck nobody and we'll never get back together, or we'll never get back together, and she's been lying to everybody because she did, and she's sleeping with her ex in Wisconsin. So yeah, she should have just left me alone. I told her, like, girl, I literally texted her verbatim. I said, I'm not weird, I'm not going to tell your business, after I cut her off because she kept doing weird shit in the name of Des. I don't fuck with that type of loser shit, so I cut her off. And then the whole thing with Mami Adara happened, whatever. I just said, I'm not going to talk to you. We don't need to be cool, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Then she kept bringing my name up every fucking 5 seconds, every 5 seconds, every 5 seconds. So then I just I let it stew until I got over it. You want to say that I have charges coming my way? Well, I'm going to tell everybody how your pussy open to everybody who want it. Fuck. So yeah, that's what happened.
I kind of figured you guys were gonna like fall out.
I don't know why I even gave that girl a chance. Honestly, she's fake as fuck. She can't have women friends because she's a fake loser bitch. Like, simple. Like, it is what it is. I think everybody was waiting and praying for me to just see through her bullshit, and I finally saw it.
Wait,
And I'm
be
over it.
specific. What did you see in her? Like, I don't get it.
I just see that she doesn't know how to be an authentic friend, one. And two, it's quick for her to just hear one singular thing and run with it. For example, had she came up in that panel and asked me, what did you say? I would have explained it. I said what I said, but you didn't let me explain it. So then now you look stupid listening to some bitch who doesn't fucking care. And now she's in jail. And now you have zero friends. Now you're friends with people like Wingo. That's your only
Yeah,
friend on the app. Be for real.
yeah. I
Stupid.
mean, I never liked Kiara, and I don't like to give that girl attention or nothing like that because like whatever, like people say weird shit. But I
Mhm.
never liked Kiara because I always thought she was fake. And you know, can I be real? She moved to Florida because she wanted to like be part of the crew. So I'm just letting you know. There's nothing special about her like at all. Like
Mhm.
really, there's nothing special about her at all.
That's why she keeps milking
Unfortunately.
the baby situation, because that's all
Yeah.
she has. The girl has nothing to offer. There's a certain level of entertainment to
Like
everybody.
today,
What the
man.
fuck does Kiara bring entertaining wise? Nothing. So yeah.
Yeah. No, I do notice that Kiara, she puts that pouty face. You knew her for a while. Why did she put that pouty face?
I don't know. I noticed that after we stopped being friends, that like she has this one face that she always does that's like what the fuck are you doing? I don't know why she does that. I think that she's like trying to in like I don't know, trying to give tough, trying to give hard, trying to give like bad bitch or something. I don't know.
Oh, oh, like a bad bitch. Okay, I said it's either it's like people like to look at her like she's sad or like for like she's trying to like look like she has a resting bitch face.
Yeah, I think it's trying to give resting bitch face. Yeah.
I don't think she's pretty. What do you or is that hating?
I will say, I do think she's pretty. I think naturally she has a really nice face, but I will say
You think
she
she's
is
prettier than you?
lying. Huh?
You think she's prettier than you?
Do I think she's prettier than me?
Yeah.
No, I don't think anybody's prettier than me. I think I'm the baddest bitch. That's just my confidence, okay? Nobody has to agree. That's just how I feel. You feel me?
Yo,
But what I think,
guys, who do you guys think is the prettiest in a community? I don't think any of the girls are like pretty. My opinion.
you don't think your girl is pretty?
No, my girl's pretty. I'm talking about the community. What the fuck? She's not part
She's
of
a
the
part of the
community.
community.
No, she's no
You talking
the
about
community.
another community?
The community that we're trying to get out of. The fuck.
Yeah, you're right.
Any, anyways, damn. There's really no girls that are pretty. What the fuck? Okay, so all right, so let me ask you a question. Why did Kira get so boosted up that she's something pissed me off about her one time. She said that she's being the most talked about right now, in T pages. Why does she care about that?
That's all that girl cares about. She has been a single mother basically for what, 3, 4 months. When it was time for her to go home and like get help with her child,
Yeah,
first thing on that girl's mind on the phone is, I'm gonna fall off. I'm gonna fall off. I'm gonna fall off.
I can
Why are
see.
you
I
worried
can see
about
that.
that? Don't you need
I
help?
can see
Isn't
it.
your mental health bad? She's worried about the numbers. That's